Hello YouTube! Alright, we're back to play some more Final Fantasy IV. Just give me 1 second here, we're going to check audio and just make sure everything's good, and then we're going to get started. Alright, let me see here. Okay, yep, we should be fine. So, let's jump right back into it. Okay. Just turn this down a little bit here so it's not as loud in my ear. That's better. Just make sure it still sounds good. So, last time we left off, Cecil, he just became a paladin. So, let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Yeah, Cecil just became a paladin, and we have to train him a little bit. Good old TJ. Yeah, right. So, we're going to spend a little bit of time up here on Mount Ordeals, just fighting some random zombies and other stupid monsters. There we go. Yep. Now, here's the thing. This will go much faster if the rest of the party is dead. That's just how it has to be. You know what? Yeah. Because you have to remember that experience is doled out based on the number of people that are still left alive in your party. So if only Cecil is still left alive, then Cecil is the only one that actually gets experience. Which means instead of being divided 4 ways, it is only divided 1. Holy shit! Almost 2,000 damage. That is a lot. Oh, come on. I need the zombie to hit her. There we go. That'll work. Now he can just go to town and just kill all these things by himself, because he is just that much of a badass. See, look, we gained over 2,000 experience from that fight because he's the only one left alive. So we went from level 7 to level 11 in 1 fight. And that's really the trick here, because if you see, like, everyone else is a higher level than him, we want him to be at least 15, somewhere in the 15 to 20 range. That way he'll actually be useful. And it does not take very long to do that either. most of the things on Mount Ordeal are also weak to holy damage, which the Legend Sword does, so it's really easy for him to just annihilate all these enemies. Yeah, the Lilith is a little bit stronger. And she can paralyze him. I think it wears off after a little while. I mean, I hope that it does. Yeah, there we go. I believe that's a counterattack, so... it gives a random status effect. Silence, that's fine. I don't think I actually have anything to fix silence, so if I really want to, I'd have to revive one of them. That's fine. He doesn't need to be casting spells right now anyway. He just needs to hit things with his sword. Just take the pointy end and stick it in the enemies. That'll be fine. Now, the only really dangerous status ailment for him to get is sleep. Because if he falls asleep, then he's the only one left alive, and the enemies are just going to wail on him until he dies. However, I don't think any of these enemies can use sleep on him. There are some versions of the souls that do that, and it will happen later on. That there is a danger that they pose somewhere in the, I think it's the Sylvan Cave. One of the chests has like 6 of them. And it's really easy for them to just sleep lock your whole party. So you have to be very careful. But I don't believe we're in any danger of that here. I mean, these enemies are just pathetically weak, so... like, yeah, he's just trashing them. See, he's already at 15, so, like, probably if you can start walking down the mountain at this point. We'll just let him take care of everything until we get out. That should be fine. $700 damage, damn, he's not fucking around. He's just spanking him. Yeah, we'll use another tonic. He's already gained 300 hit points from where he started at. Oh, rear assault. Again, the thing is, these enemies are so weak to holy that being in the back row is not going to be a detriment whatsoever. He's still just going to just annihilate them. You can tell that you can see his damage output is a little bit less now because he is in the back row, so he does not do quite the same amount. But it's still way more than is necessary. It also makes it so he essentially does not take damage from these attacks either. Be nice if he could stop missing, though. It's another thing, when he levels up, like, his accuracy will go up. It's just, starting out, it's not terribly great. So another reason why it's so important to just train him right away. Because this is the best area to do it at this point. Yeah, there we go. That's way more like it. It's just funny. He's just dragging 3 corpses down off the mountain with him. And he's silenced, so he can't even say anything about it. He just has to shoulder the burden without bitching about it whatsoever. Oh, that is a lot of zombies. That's good, because that's a lot of experience. They pose absolutely no threat. I'm sure if TJ actually had to do this, he would be bitching the whole time, silenced or not. When is it time for my cigarette? Yeah, take that. Yeah, the further down the mountain you go, the weaker these enemies start to get, so... Also, more of the skeletons tend to chill in the lower areas than the upper areas, so just expect to see more red bones as we go down. Blammo. Oh, the first time we finished a battle and he did not level up. Let's see how close he is. 100% gonna level up next time. Like, the next battle we fight, he's getting leveled up. Okay. Well, that is Mount Ordeal. Now, if you remember, down here there is this nice chocobo forest that we are circling around. Just want to fight one more fight just so he's leveled up. He's definitely at the point where he's strong enough to just kill all these guys with no hesitation. Ooh, 35 damage. That is nothing. There we go. I think that's the last spell that he learns too. Oh, he can't use magic yet because we haven't fixed his silence. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one revive on... Ribeye. And then she is going to use life on the other two. And now we can do this. Cure everybody. There's one more thing we gotta take care of. Heal. There we go. So, oh no, he learns one more. I believe he also learns heal, so probably one more level. We gotta fix this smith though. Good old meteor. If you notice, he can't actually cast meteor yet because he only has 98 MP. I believe in the original version of the game he only had 90 MP. It requires 99. And the problem for him is that he is not going to get it. If it works like the original one, then he simply is going to be stuck at 98 MP and not be able to actually ever cast it. Now, the white chocobo restores all the MP. So, everybody's healed, back in fighting condition. If you notice, we have a whole bunch of money now because we just fought a bunch of zombies. And we're going to take a chocobo back to town. This is so much better than having to walk, because you don't fight random encounters while you're on a chocobo. And you move faster. The song is pretty cool. He waddles his butt a lot. Alright, we're good. We'll save. Alright, first things first. Yes, we're gonna go see the Elder, but first thing, I want to get some more equipment. Actually, you know what? We should just check. What do we need for him? We need the head and the arms. And some helmets for them. Why not? We have money, we can afford it. Alright. That's way better. Increases their magic power. Oh yeah, unfortunately we did not have the money to outfit them properly before we went up the mountain, but it wasn't really necessary. They were already strong enough. However, going forward, we're going to have some tougher fights ahead. So I may as well go ahead and make everyone nice and strong. There we go. Okay. We can sell some of this other stuff we don't need. Clothes, no. Staff, no. We do not need any of this crap anymore. We'll keep one of those, we'll keep one of those. The ruby rings we're actually going to want later, so sell that. I don't think we need the crossbow anytime soon. Yeah, and we definitely don't need that. You will notice that I did not get rid of the claws. Nope. There will still be a time for them. I don't think there's anything in here that we need. I'm pretty sure I bought everything. Yeah, okay. So we're not using arrows at the moment, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, so hopefully everybody in this town will forgive you. Oh, I guess he doesn't. Yeah, you did try to kill like a lot of them, so yeah, I'd hold that against you too. I don't blame him. Oh yeah, look, they were spying on you the whole time. Yeah, the sword has the Mysidian legend engraved on it. One born from a dragon's mouth, hoisting both light and dark, rises high up in the sky over the still land. Veiling the moon in the light of eternity, he brings a promise to Mother Earth with bounty and mercy. That is the Mysidian legend. And now Cecil wants to know why the light called him its son. So, you know, you're basically the person of legend that they've been waiting for forever. Yeah, Tella and the Elder go back a long time. They know each other quite well. Meteor is also a very legendary spell that they're familiar with. Yeah, if anybody is in no condition to cast Meteor, it's really fucking Brett Keane. What do you mean, if the price is your life? You are not going to physically survive that. Serpent Road? What's that? Go to Baron. Huh. Yeah, you can go and pray for me. Silly. I hate their stupid religion, but yeah, whatever. It's their religion in this world is more real because things actually happen. They're able to use magic, so it's not as crazy. Oh good, Brett Keane is gonna watch over these water-headed idiots. Fan-fucking-tastic. Here, we'll go up there, I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, you might remember this crystal room from earlier in the game, where there used to be a crystal here, but we kind of maybe stole it. It was the crystal of water. Yeah, this is the Tower of Prayer. Yep. Yeah, there's not really too much interesting in here. Yeah, we're done with this place for a while. Yeah, we talked to you already. Yeah, it is a surprise. Who would have thought the Dark Knight is the one who'd be a paladin? Wait, what do you mean, the code of the paladin? A mountain gave me a sword. There was no instruction manual that says, this is how you be a paladin. Yeah. So the Serpent Road is just really a magical teleportation thing that connects Baron to Mysidia. The problem is a Dark Knight does not have enough stamina to go through it, but a Paladin definitely does. It's not an easy trip to make, apparently. The king arrested Cid for treason. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've already been there. The king is unreasonable. Yeah. Well, I mean, it definitely correlates to burning an entire town of summoners down. Yeah, Cid is somewhere in the castle. We don't know where. I have an idea. Let's go. You know what? We'll talk to Rosa's mother. I'm sure she's probably pissed. Yeah, where is chat? I don't know. Somewhere. Yeah, let's go to the inn. Nah, we don't want to stay. Oh, hello. You look familiar. Yeah. I don't know how you hide an airship, but yeah. Okay, sure. Hey, look, it's Vadim. Yeah, you probably don't recognize me because I'm a page boy again. I shaved my beard off. Did you sick the motherfucking guards on me? Hell no, you didn't. Yeah, I can't be bothered to use actual magic. Oh, come on. Whoa! Let's not be doing that. Yeah, that's better. Ow. That was my face. Ow. Stop that. There we go. He kicked his ass. Amnesia. Oops. Oh yeah, remember Trep, Ben, and Egghead Beta? Yeah, they're gone. Swallowed by a Leviathan. That's not good. Man, her life has just been fucked up. These two guys come to and kill her mom, and then burn her town to the ground, and then take her on a ship that gets attacked by Leviathan, and then she gets swallowed by him. Real nice, guys. You guys are just doing great. That's also why I didn't get rid of the claws, by the way. Yeah, we knew this was happening. Good old gem ass. Yeah, I bet it doesn't hurt as much as that time that Kane's brother threw mankind off the Hell in a Cell into the Spanish announce table. Yeah, sneaking into the castle does seem kind of difficult, so. Well, guess what? We now have a key that unlocks everything in town. Alright, so first things first, we gotta make sure that he's got some good equipment. Fire Claw and Ice Claw. Head. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother because we're gonna get him some stuff in a second. But, you know, so why is it we can't just walk into the castle? Who are you? Actually, we didn't talk to the other guy. Yeah, they both say the thing. I want to come in. But here's the problem. None of these people are from Baron, so... And Cecil is now Paladin, so they don't recognize his ass. So, they have no idea who these people are. I'm not going to let them into the castle. If only there was another way. Oh, hey, remember this? Well, I guess we can unlock it now. There were people in here the whole time. I guess they just didn't want our business. Yeah, here's a secret. You'll walk around the back here. And, yeah, you can talk to them from this side if you want, but... Yeah, you can take that. Yeah, you can't go anywhere else, but you can go back here, so... Free stuff is free stuff. Shopkeepers aren't gonna yell about it, so fuck them. Buy one of those, and one of those. Alright, Yang. Karate. Yep. Silver. We definitely are going to want these because we are going into an area where there are lots of water monsters. So we're going to buy 2 of those, and Yang needs a Thunder Elemental Claw. Wrong one. Brett. You can use this Thunder Rod because it'll be good in this area, and so can you, Gym Ass. Okay. Should also go and pick up some items now. We got some extra money, and it's always a good idea to keep some healing items on hand. Okay. We don't need 10 of those. We probably don't need 10 tents. Well, I mean, we can buy them now. It's fine. We're not going to need the money for a little while, so that's fine. Yeah, heals blind, poison, cures toad, MP. Alright, we're good. Now, we could go back up to Mist and check it out, but we're going to do that after we go through the castle, so it's just easier. Oh yeah, that's right. Wrong one. We are going to be getting an airship at some point soon, and it will just be much easier to fly there instead of walking through Mist Cave, because I don't feel like doing that. But you could. I am going to use the Baron key to unlock the waterway. Now over here, it's just 3,000 gold. Take it. Alright, give me 1 second here. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I hate these things. Yeah, fishies tend to not like getting electrocuted. Free healing is the best healing. So, we are currently underneath the town of Baron. Potion. Oh my god. That is a lot of fishies. Yeah, we'll just cast lightning. That probably will kill them. And another one of those useless things. I don't know. I don't use them a whole lot because I don't feel like they're super necessary. I'll use one now. Fuck it. Yeah, the thing with the electric fish is that it actually gets healed by the electricity. It's one of the few enemies in this area that is not weak against electric. It's actually, it absorbs it. This area is not super long. It's only a few screens. This one is actually a little big, though. I don't feel like fighting these. Crocodiles. Yeah, they have a nasty double attack. And boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, there's a lot of random encounters in this area. It's long and I don't feel like fighting any of those things. I just want this chest. Okay, here we go. Shortcut through the wall. Oh, fuck. There's actually a save point that's pretty close to here. You know, I don't want Ribeye to be dying. Now, one thing that you might have noticed is Cecil has an ability called Cover, and what it will do is it actually it lets him take the damage in place of another character. And when your party members are in critical health, he will do it automatically. Part of his shtick as a paladin is that he's supposed to protect other people from harm. Yep, more restoring MP stuff. Yeah, the encounters in this area they can be a little weird. Alright. Now, the ancient sword is a little weird because it's actually less attack power than the legend sword, but it has a status ailment to it, I believe. I think it will randomly inflict curse. The legend sword is usually just better. I've never found ancient to be worth much, so I don't really use it. Alright, we'll use a tent. Because we're right about to go in, and we're going to be having a ballin' time inside this castle. Now, I don't want to fight anything else, I just healed. Yep, here we go. Oh look, we're in the moat. Because you can totally be in the moat of the castle. If you notice down here, there's a little platform that lets you go through the wall. Probably not a terribly good defense, but yeah. Oh, what happened to all the prisoners that we had in here? They're all gone. That's not a good sign. Alright, well. Oh no, all these soldiers are gone as well. The castle is almost completely empty. Yeah, you can't... I think you can see them. Yeah, they're the only two people that are even here. Alright, well, let's go and see if the king is here. That seems like a good plan. GJ. Oh, sweet, we got another party member. That's totally legit. Not a problem whatsoever. Oh no. You sided with Golbez. That's not fair. You lied to me. Holy crap, that was an attack. So, there are 3 body parts here, and if you start just casting magic on him, he will just cast Reflect on himself, and that's not going to end well. So, I'll show you kind of what happens here. Yeah, you can only get away with that once. Owie. Yeah, if you kill the arms first, he's easier to kill. The body is what has the most hit points and takes the longest to beat down. So, for this part, you just need to grind through with Cecil and Yang, and then you'll kick his ass. Once the body goes away, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's dangerous. Alright. Now we can go for the flashy finish. Ta-da! Yeah, that's what I get for, you know, trusting the only other person I found alive in this castle. Did you kill everybody? No. Okay, maybe. So another cool thing you can do is, if you remember, Cecil's room is up here, and it is usually a good idea after this boss fight to go and take a nap, because it will heal you like an inn does for free. And you can actually do that at any point in the game that you want. You can use Cecil's bed as a free inn. I don't know how it is the entire party sleeps in one bed, or how it is that they sleep there an entire night and nobody seems to notice, but sure, fine, let's go with it. Now, we could go over to the right side of the castle, but we're going to do that afterwards anyway, so no point in dicking around. Now, alright. This part of the game is a little interesting. Now look, it's the king. What? Uh-oh. Yeah, you're not the king at all. Uh-oh. Looks like we got us a monster situation. Cagnazzle. So he's the water fiend, and he's very strong. However, he's also very easy if you do this correctly. So pretty much any time that he starts to gather water, you just want to be using black magic in order to just destroy him. Yeah, your party needs to not die though. That's a plus. Lightning causes him to dissipate all the water. Here, individual, have a cure. Uh-oh. Yeah, you need to be doing this now. Alright. He doesn't like Lightning 2, but he definitely does not like Lightning 3. If you remember, we gave Yang the Lightning Claw, so his attack's a little bit better. Oh no, he's hiding in his shell. Yeah, take that, bitch. Feel my manatee wrath. A lightning bolt from Gord. Oh shit. It's Sid. Looks like he broke out of prison. First my airships, now the chat. Where's your airship situation? Elder, I'm only 40. I just look like I'm 60. Young windbag. Ah, I see. Cagnazzle's a bunch of dirty-ass losers. Oh, ribeye and jibass. Yeah, how exactly did you hide an airship? Like, I don't know much about building airships, but I know that they're quite big, and that you shouldn't be able to hide one. They don't come with fucking cloaking devices. Uh-oh. Somebody's a sore loser. that's not good. If only somebody could just, like, use fire and burn the door down, that might help. Oh no. They just turned themselves into giant stone statues in order to stop the walls from moving. I'm not really sure that that would work, but... well, they're statues now. Sid, if we're naming airships, we're definitely not calling this the Enterprise. I have a much better idea. Yeah, Cagnazzo sucks. Scotty just does not give a fuck. I'll prove what sort of man TJ really is. I'll beat his ass. I don't give a shit. Yeah, how'd you like that, bitch? Yeah, that's Scotty for you. Just has to, you know, one-up his brother all the time. You have a secret hallway underneath the castle that goes to a secret airship hangar. How did you even do that? That would have literally cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars to construct. And that's ignoring the fact that the airship itself probably cost the equivalent of millions of dollars. Where do you even put something like that? So, supposedly this is under the castle somewhere? Also, no, we're not calling this the Enterprise. This is the USS Hell in a Cell, alright? That's what this ship is. And somehow his secret airship hangar under the ground just lets his airship float from the dirt. I don't even understand this. Like, they're just giant panels that move so you can fly it out. Just everything about this hurts my brain. We're not going to get to see the you know, the firepower of a fully operational Hell in a Cell. Scotty, get me some McDonald's. Where's the chat? Dirty ass loser. I bet you stick bananas up your butt. Well, fuck you, bitch. They just got like a monster crew. I feel like maybe we should be paying attention to where that ship is going to. Okay, that looks like that's new. I don't think that the L for slow mode ever existed. That's neat. Well, before we do anything else, we have a new party member and we need to name him. So he's very big and energetic and everybody seems to like him, so yeah, there's one person that makes sense for this guy. That's right, it's gonna be Billy the Fridge. Good old Billy the Fridge. Let's see. Here, you can have that. I guess so. That's slightly better. We're gonna have to get you some real equipment soon. Alright, come here, USS Hell in a Cell. Alright, so let's go visit Mist. Oh look, so the town is somehow fine all of a sudden. Yeah, that was that unknown fire that just happened. An Esper, you say? Under Baron. I have no idea what you're talking about. Bomb part. Yeah, probably left over from when we burned this bitch to the ground. Yep, Espers show up from deep under the ground. Got it. Yeah, Bard Road, we don't need that. I don't know why they even bother to sell that item. There's no reason you would ever want to buy it. The Dancing Dagger is cool, but we don't need it. Not yet, anyway. There may come a point at which it's useful, but it won't be for a while. Well, yeah, the fire was a complete mystery. I have no idea what caused it or, you know, anything about it. However, I am gonna steal all this shit. This is most likely Rydia's house. You father mugger. Move. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Alright. Next stop. Since we have an airship, we can go anywhere we want, but actually, there's some more stuff we have to do here first. Now that all the monsters in the castle are dead. Yeah, you think? A voice coming from the cellar? That doesn't sound right. Hey look, it's Baron's treasures. I will gladly take these. Yeah, these two are Sid's assistants for working on his airships. Well, nobody's here to tell me I can't take all this shit, so that's what we're gonna do. I should have just walked around. Elixirs are very expensive and hard to come by. We probably won't be using that for a long time. What's this? Why is there a hidden throne underneath the castle? Esperland? Okay. It's the real King of Baron. Somehow he was not dead. Yeah, well, nothing's gonna happen until we go further into the game. Then we can come back here. The important thing to remember is that the King of Baron is only sort of dead, not entirely dead. But nobody else knows this. He may have become an Eidolon. Or an Esper. Actually, if you go down here, these are all just people that use, they research magic. You better fix that. Yep, Meteor is a real spell, and Brett Keen Superstar is the one who knows it. No, the king is not resting in peace. Check out my spellbook, spells you love. Alright, get back on the Hell in a Cell. We got some work to do. Next stop. Mount Ordeal. And this place is silver. Yep. Whoa! Let's not be having any more of that. Sid has an ability called Study, and in other games it was called Peep, and what it does is it tells you the current hit point totals of whatever monster you use it on, and if they have a weakness it will tell you what they're weak to. Oh, alright, well, fine. Ow. So, yeah, we'll use it on this guy so you can see. So, yeah, that guy is weak against ice and light. Yeah, this is the point in the game where the battles start to get a little bit harder. There's definitely a ramped up difficulty. Alright. So this crazy town, everybody is either a pig, a mini, or some kind of weird thing. Good old naming way. Yeah. Or a frog. They got an interesting little society. Ant steak? Probably a lot. Well, except for the fact that I am an insectophobe and I hate bugs, so I would not eat an ant steak. That would definitely 100% not happen. There, that's silver dagger. So we can actually buy a few weapons here. I am going to buy a hammer for Sid and a sword. However, I don't think I'm going to buy any of the armor. Broskies. Okay. Show me what you got. Oh yeah, that's right, tomorrow, Rick and Morty. It's gonna be some good shit. This could easily be a fucking dimension they come through the portal gun to. In this universe, everybody is a pig, a mini, or a toad. I think the developers just really wanted to show off with these dances. Like, yeah, we can make the characters dance. Yeah, I'm not going to buy any of that stuff. What I am going to do, however, I'm going to sell this thing. I'm going to sell all these iron arrows that I don't need. I do not need this fire claw. Yeah. No. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. The silver staff is not really all that good, and the dagger is not terribly useful, so we'll get rid of those. We're also past the point in the game where flame rod will be useful, so we may as well get rid of those. Alright. No, I don't want to do that. Right. Oh, yeah, here. What exactly does Panacea do? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. And just find the file here that tells me. is. Okay. Item list. Okay. Potion is Cure 2. Panacea cures Fury, or Berserk, Charm, Sleep, and Stun. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, we're good. Let's get back to here. I don't want to use it. Just wanted to know what it did. So, yeah, it cures a bunch of status ailments in battle. Now, you will notice there are some shallows here, and there's also this area right here where we cannot land the airship. There's a secret you can do later on for that. Yeah, because remember, we have our hovercraft here, but that can go over the shallows. However, an airship cannot. Okay. Now we have one more place to... do I want to go here yet? Yeah, we will. It's a little dangerous though. We're not quite at the level where we should be to do this, but I always like to do it a little early. Oop, wrong thing. You just have to be careful. You know what? I should use a tent, actually. Alright. So you see this castle looks like it's kind of fucked up. Well, there's also this thing. And this is the Tower of Babel. So basically, there's a huge hole that goes way into the earth, and there's this giant ass tower sticking out of it. Yeah, it's enormously large. There's also another cave over here that we can't actually land at yet because we need the hovercraft to do it. But we can't bring the hovercraft over yet, so we're just gonna have to settle for investigating the castle for the time being. This is Eblon Castle. This is a castle where a bunch of ninjas are. Or I should say a bunch of ninjas were, because they are not here anymore. And because they're a bunch of fucking ninjas, there are secrets all over this place. And yeah, you wonder, it's kind of strange why there's nobody here. Yeah, I couldn't tell you why. No king on the throne. That's not a good sign. A cabin is just a better version of a tent. It cures more health than MP. Okay. So now we have to go to the left tower. Yeah, you can see this place got a little fucked up. And all its inhabitants appear to be gone. I don't know why that is. Well, I mean, I know why that is. But you don't know. Oh shit, monsters. That's not good. Okay, well, Tella should not be attacking. That was a mistake. How about we do this? These things are very strong. I am not leveled properly to really take them on fairly. Yeah, you can see that they are just wrecking my ship. Oh, and he's down. Cecil doing auto cover. That's good. Yeah, these fights are just super dangerous. Yeah, I'm in danger of dying right now. That thing is really strong. Okay, I gotta be honest, I thought it was gonna... Please don't kill Cecil. Okay, well... Oh god, we're gonna die. Yep, and we are dead. Something I realized was a possibility going into this place. That's because we weren't taking it seriously. Alright. Try again. The thing is, if you get some of the items from here early on, like, it makes a huge difference, so... Alright, we should be doing this first. And healing is also probably a good plan. Okay, well, Tella is fucked. Let's stem the bleeding on these guys first. Yeah, Yang's claws are actually super effective against these guys. Now, if I can just live long enough, there we go. That will help a lot. Owie. Oh, and he's down. And he's down. Oh. Oh, of course, that was just awful. Alright, well. That did not go well. Alright, we'll give it one more try, and then if not, we're going to have to come back to it at a different point. I don't know if it's something that's unique to this version of the game. I feel like maybe this encounter's been made a little bit harder. But normally it's not some... Well, the other thing is I definitely forgot to do this. The silver sword will help a lot, and should give him his hammer, so his attack is not as terrible. Yeah, that should help. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we can't afford to be screwing around. I need you to wake up. And not die. Please don't die. Yep. This is not looking good for our dear heroes. Yeah, I don't think Cecil's waking up anytime soon. Yeah, you can't run away from a fight like this. Of course. The second he stands up. Yeah, alright, well, we're gonna have to come back to it later. Because, clearly we are not, strong enough yet to take on the monsters in this castle. But, if you can get through it, it gives you a lot of good stuff. We're just not there yet. The thing is, you don't really need to right now. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so this is Troia Castle. This is where we're going next. Yep. So, this castle does not have a king or a queen. It is actually governed by 8 clerics. What's that? A man from Damsian. Says he's a prince. I don't know. It could be anyone. It's not like we know anybody like that. A patient. Uh-oh. It's Egghead. Well, gee willikers. Oh, gosh. Man, you have to reconsider life when Brett Keane is telling you that you can't do anything in your wretched condition. That is a man who knows a lot about wretched conditions. Yep. Unfortunately, Trap Ben was swallowed by Leviathan. I'm still pathetic. I mean, you said it, not me. It's not the Enterprise, it's the USS Hell in a Cell. Yep, it's Billy the Fridge. Yeah, we gotta go get this crystal from the Dark Elf. Get the twin harp. Save chat. Alright. So one of the neat things about this area of the game is that this entire town and the castle is all about reversing gender roles. So instead of, you know, there being a king that rules over everything, it's actually 8 female clerics. And, you know, this guy is actually the nurse. No, the doctor is actually this woman. And, like, a lot of the soldiers here are female dancers. It's really kind of interesting. You know, like this old woman here. It's like, yeah, she's actually the chancellor. Yeah, these are guards and in combat uniforms. Sure they are. So yeah, this Dark Elf actually stole the Earth Crystal from this this castle. Yeah, the Dark Elf is in fact weak to anything metallic. However, any person that is carrying a metal item when you go in the cave will not be able to move with it. So, yeah, just don't even try. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we should go over here and check for the treasure. I think some of it you can get right away. Alright. So there's that one. Yep. So it's gonna save me some money and having to buy some of this crap. Now the third one over here we can't do right now because until we actually get permission from the clerics, this guard is not going to let us go through that door. But there is a ton of treasure back there that we are going to absolutely raid as soon as we get the crystal back. Well, here's the problem. We cannot carry metal weapons into the Dark Elf's cave, so we're going to have to get rid of all that stuff. Which means everybody needs to get rid of their iron rings, and they're going to need ruby rings. Because those ones are not considered metal. Fortunately, Yang is the one who's the best off from this, because the claws are also not metal, so he gets away without having to really change much. Let's see. I have one of those. However, Cecil's can't use a sword, so he's gonna have to take this this bow and these arrows and get some ice arrows for him. Yep. You still have the wooden equipped. Yeah, this is terrible. It's just how it has to be. Alright, so he's right-handed, so the arrows go in the right hand, and then you equip the great bow in the left hand. Because if you do it the other way, yeah, it's only 28 power instead of 35. Now we're gonna have to fix his armor here. So you can't actually wear that into this cave. Which sucks, but actually one other thing, you cannot use the Thunder Rod. In fact, I'm gonna have you not use anything. It's worthless. Yeah, so get a leather and a plume hat. So here is an area of the game where Cecil is going to be pathetically weak. The problem is that Sid is not terribly strong, and he doesn't have a lot of good equipment right now, so you probably don't want him in the front row either. Yeah, let's see. This is the club. You can buy a pass for 10,000 gold, which I do not have right now. Yep. Really? An older woman, you think? You trying to tell me something there, Granny? You interested? Alright, I gotcha. Yeah, this is where all the rich people hang out. Yeah, this guy, he has one story that he just tells everybody over and over, and it's about this time he fought an imp. You know, the weakest monster in the entire game. And that was like this epic battle for him, because he's just like a regular town dude. Yeah, if I deal a harsh blow to the imp, it's going to kill it, along with every descendant of its family for the next 100 years. So, yeah, that person's just lying there tanning. We're gonna go over here. Now, how exactly are we going to get to this cave? Because it's in a place where we can't fly the airship. Oh, look, there's black chocobos. Yep. Damn it. These things are just irritating as hell. But yeah, there's a bunch of chocobos. So we're gonna have to go up to the chocobo forest and get one. Yep, the fireplace actually has a hidden pathway that goes back to it. You know what? I want to check something. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know why this. Maybe I think it might just be all fireplace decorations like that have that. Yeah, you can't walk where the fire is, but you can walk behind it for some reason. Alright. So the next step. Some creepy guy just in the grass. No, we've already been to this place. Yep. Yeah, I know the armor is probably not meant to do that. But we need to walk over to this area because there's some hidden items. Yeah, so the twin harp that Edward gave us, it's a harp that will actually mimic whatever sound is played on the other one. Which means if he plays a song on his harp, it actually plays it on the twin harp. It's really interesting. It's going to be very important. Because here's the thing, if you don't actually talk to Edward and get the twin harp before you go and do this next part of the game, you will lose. You die, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I don't want to fight any of this crap. We are very undergeared and don't want to have to fight any more battles than is absolutely necessary. Now, up here is the Chocobo Forest. This is a unique Chocobo Forest. You'll notice it does not have the same design as all the other ones. It's much bigger. And I think in there should be some Gushnell Greens hidden here somewhere. But walking through the grass is the only way you find out. Now, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, shit. Can I not get over there? I think this is the fat chocobo. But we don't really need to use his services. Here we go. I knew there was a thing here somewhere. Yep. Got it. Alright, now we need a black chocobo. Yeah, get over here. Yeah, we're gonna fly. So black chocobos cannot fly over mountains. They can fly over water though, and they have to land in a forest. So like this island, for instance, that only has forest on it and no airship parking space, this is a perfect place to fly a chocobo. Yeah, of course. No, no, I don't want to fight. Yeah, fine. Okay. This dungeon sucks. It's terrible. But it has to be done. So there you go, there's a magnetic field. It's fucking stupid, I hate it. Ugh, chest. Cecil is pathetically weak here. He's reduced to using a bow and arrow. Nobody has really good armor, so... Owie. Not good. Brett needs to not die. This is one area where Brett cannot be useless. Cannot afford to carry him. I think I'm gonna try moving Billy to the front row. So that'll work. Definitely is not the worst dungeon, though. I promise there is one that is just absolutely the most miserable experience ever, but it is not this one. We will get there someday. I didn't even give Tella a staff. His attack is worthless. He just punches and doesn't do anything. I need you up and... No, 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 no. Bad. You get on your feet. Cecil's magic is not terribly strong, so... it just makes sense to use it out of battle and to try to save Brett's magic for in battle when it's actually critical. Yeah, I've just fought these things. I don't want to fight them again just yet. That wasn't so bad. Just gotta expect a lot of start and stop in this area. Yeah, there's nothing down there. Nope, pass. Yeah, I don't like fighting against these things because I believe they can put you into, I think they have an attack that can actually, like, paralyze you or possibly kill you. Yeah, that's the one. It's just annoying. You can't run from too many battles because you need the experience. It's just you gotta pick and choose which battles it is you want to deal with. You don't have to fight everyone, but like some of them at least. Especially because we would like to try to get a little bit stronger so we can get some of the items from the Eblin Castle before we continue. Oh, look, see, yeah, he just died instantly. Fantastic. Yeah, and that's why I don't like those things, because they can just randomly do that. Okay, save point number 1. Alright. Moving onwards. These things are definitely not mind flayers. Nope. Just ignore the fact that they look exactly like mind flayers and use an attack called Mind Blow. Definitely not a D&D reference. Well, I guess it really isn't. It's more of a Lovecraftian horror type deal. One thing you have to admit is that the music and the graphics for this being on the Super Nintendo are actually pretty decent. Oh, I hate these bats. They're just... Oh god, no. Man, we're not fighting those. No, I actually really love the music and graphics of this game. Charm. That's good. Yang will definitely want to be using that. So we will give up the Fire Claw for a Charm Claw, which is actually stronger. Well, yeah, it is because it's stronger because the Charm status effect goes off fairly often. Yeah, and as you can tell, these ogres are ridiculously weak against Yang's claws. There will just be enemies like that, where they're just weak to whatever particular element his claw has, and they just go down without a fight. Okay. Yeah, no. You know what? I'm gonna get that treasure chest after this fight, because it does not have anything we need in it for it. Alrighty. Rise and shine. You can tell we're getting close by the number of skull piles we're passing. Oh good, the crystal room. Hello, sir. May I borrow your earth crystal, please? He has a very weird accent. Say goodbye, dirty-ass loser. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Yep, that went about as well as could be expected. Yeah, as it turns out, no. Without metallic weapons, we actually cannot kill the Dark Elf. Come on, Gord. He's trying to get out of bed. I mean, you could have just asked them to bring your harp to you. Yeah, Egghead Beta's finally doing something useful. Yeah, how about before that happens? Let's get rid of this crap. We're gonna beat the shit out of him now. He can't do anything to us. I don't think I gave you anything special. Oh, you know what? I probably should have bought armor for him. Because I think he can actually wield silver armor, but... Yeah, it didn't ever occur to me. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna change this up. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Turns out you're not really that badass without your stupid magnetic field. Yeah, that's still annoying. But we can fix that. Yeah, I think that'll... I don't know if that's gonna fix it or not. I forget if that cures pig. No, it does not. That's fine. I know it does cure pig. Now it's a real fight. He's turned into a dark dragon. He's not a pitiful dark elf anymore. Oh, come on! Unfortunately for the stupid dark dragon, pigs can actually still fight pretty decently. It doesn't stop him from using attack. And there you go. Well, too bad. It can't grant you eternal life when you're dead. And now we have the Earth Crystal in our possession. Fantastic. And there's no more stupid magnetic field, so I don't have to ever use a bow on Cecil again. Okay. How close are you to leveling up? Probably like 2 or 3 fights. Yeah, it depends what they are. Come on. Yep. He should have actually attacked the ogre. That was a mistake. There we go. Just want Cecil to level up probably one more time. That'd be good. Because we're in a spot where it's not terribly hard to do. Yeah, slow is not going to do anything when you're laying on the ground bleeding to death. Ooh, great. Yep, there you go. Sweet. Now, are there any of them close? Yeah, not really. One more battle for him. 2 for him. Alright, we'll fight 2 more. I stole 8 MP. Wonderful. That was definitely worth it. Your vampire ability continually drains your health, so it's not terribly fun. Okay, good enough for me. You, get us out of here. Alright, Chocobo, take us home. It just auto flies back to the forest after you use it the second time. I think there's a white Chocobo here somewhere. Yeah. Because I'm going to have you heal everyone. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna walk out. So I want to fight one more battle, because that'll level up 2 of the characters. Come on. Yeah, I'm just telling him to attack because I just don't care. He does not need to meaningfully contribute to this battle. Should do the trick. Oh good, we got a mallet. I think that's the thing that cures pig. Or no, it fixes mini. I lied. Yeah, they're all a little bit better now. Alright, here, come here, Chocobo. I need you to take me back to my airship. Alright, let's see if we can go and kill some of those monsters in the other castle now. We need to do this now because as soon as we go return the crystal, we are not going to be able to use the airship to do this anymore. So, we gotta do this before we turn in this quest. Actually, one other thing I forgot to do. Yeah, before we do that, we should make sure that I believe Sid can get better armor, and we should give it to him. Yeah, we can only afford one, but this will definitely help because his defense is going to go from basically nothing to, yeah, almost twice as much. I don't think I need those anymore. Don't need that. I don't need these. Do not need that. Or that. Or that. Actually, I don't need this ancient sword either. We're never going to use that, so... should also give him back his regular, like the good hammer. Okay. That's a little better. So hopefully he won't get his ass beat as much now. Okay, let's see if this is good enough to go and steal us some overpowered treasures. We'll go and do the hard fights first. Oh, what a way to start the day. Just... Ow. Alright. Well, hopefully he lives long enough to get to do this. Okay, where things are looking a little better now. Thank God. Now we got the Slumber Sword. So, this sword is actually way stronger than this one. It's, the important thing is that it can randomly put enemies to sleep. And doing that basically takes them out of the fight, so... it will definitely be great help. Okay. Especially in the next area we're going to. I don't think I can go over to that one just yet. I think I have to go to it from upstairs. Or no, is it this one? This entire castle is just full of hidden passages. That's the only way to get to these things. Okay. Mute. 10,000 GP. Okay. Bomb core. Great. Okay. Left tower defeated. Now, there's no monsters in the center area, so we're going to go and take all those treasures quick. Yeah, that's right, we have to go upstairs. We'll go out here and save quick, just because there's going to be more. Of course. Yeah, I don't want to fight more things just yet. Yeah. There will be more monsters and chests in the right tower, so just in case the worst happens, I want to be prepared. Alright. Did we get all of his MP back? Yep. And he's still stuck at 98, so Despite him leveling up, he's never going to get an FMP to actually cast Meteor. He just can't do it. Cannot be done. Yeah, here we go. This is the one that goes around here. Yeah, it's another one of those that casts spells and battle things. Monsters? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, they hit hard. And they hit fast. They also do that. Please live long enough to cast the spell. That's good, because those are the two that are the most dangerous. Okay. No! Oh, thank God, it was still charmed. The Drain Spear is actually really cool. It is a weapon that only Kane can use, but every time that it actually hits somebody, it steals their HP. It's very powerful in his hands. We'll be glad to have that later on. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. Alright, so we're gonna have one more fight with a monster. Yeah, so this is basically, it's just a dirty magazine. It's like a porno mag. There's a few of them you can get in the game. Oh, you know what? I forgot. The throne room, I think there's one too. These are a little bit easier now that Kane, or I'm sorry, that Yang has his claw that just instantly destroys them. It does 1,000 damage when it hits them. Because I should not have told him to attack. That's fine though. Vadim's gonna come through for me, I know it. And there we go. And that's the way the news goes. Okay, so the Silver Seed is a really cool item. Yeah, it gives you a permanent HP boost. I'm not going to use that at this point because I believe I want to save that until a later point in the game. It's not really worth using it on any of these characters. Okay. check something just quick. Just trying to see if this guide actually says what the magazine does. It does not. I don't know if it was going to or not, but alright, it's fine. Well, let's go over to the throne and do it. Alright, time to read a dirty magazine. Oh, you were looking at a porno mag. Don't lie. We know it was you. You were doing it. Alright. Enough fooling around. I think we've been going for like 2.5 hours, something like that. Yeah, actually exactly 2.5 hours. So, alright, let's go take the crystal back and then we'll call it a day. We made some pretty decent progress in this run. Alright. First things first, let's go thank Edward. Alright, Egghead, we hate to admit it, but you did something useful. Yeah, you should probably not do that, Brett. You literally can't cast that spell. Yeah, we'll go and avenge Anna. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, let's go and bring the crystal back, and then I can get my treasure. Oh, Earth crystal situation. Scotty. Oh, good. Starting to worry about those chats. Yeah, yeah. Be careful with the crystal. You know what? I was thinking about just putting it on a fucking pole and using it to mop the castle floor. Of course I'm going to be careful with it. Like, what do you think I'm going to do with it? Oh, it's going to stick the crystal up his butt. Like a banana. It's like, come on. I don't understand what you think I'm going to use a crystal for. That I'm not going to be careful with it. I do. So I would like to get these treasures. And they don't skimp on the treasure here. There is a lot. Alright. These ice arrows are going to be really useful later. Alright. Organize all that. Yeah, I have enough. Okay, we can do that. So we already read Porno Mag, but you know what? My deviant streak has not, my deviancy has not been slated. Or I hunger for more. Bring on more debauchery. So let's go to a strip club. Yeah, there's a strip club in this game. Court of King situation. Oh, look at all these beautiful individuals. Yep, that's pretty much all there is to it. They just, they perform private shows. What? No cheese for this chili? Good job. Yeah, Brett Keane is a pervert. Well, actually, he's not nearly as much of a pervert as Onision, but that's only because, like, there is no possible way for that to be true. Nobody is as much of a pervert as Onision. Alright. My appetite for degeneracy has been sated. Yeah, we're good. Should go heal at this end, though. 400 GP per night. The first inn I stayed in only cost 50. Things really are getting more expensive around here. It's a town full of rich fucks. It's getting real hard without that super chat. It's alright. The next part of the game is we're going back to get it. We're gonna go rescue chat. So, we're gonna stop here, and I'll continue this in sometime in the next few days. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun.